Hi, Facebook friends. Um, I was just touching bases with y'all because this is the issue right now is that we just had another mass shooting. Um, Gentleman, 18 years old from New York, drove 3 hours away to kill people. It's interesting. Anyway, and the man started off in the parking lot, of this place of this store, and then he made his way all the way inside of the store, you know. And this is the thing. All right, when I heard this, I'm I knew pretty much that this was a lower income area. And the reason I knew that is because this gentleman was able to go from the parking lot all the way inside of it and had one security guard and a location. Let me tell you something, and um, we have some nice upper class, middle class locations around here, and when you go there, I mean, man, some of these places. Like in my neighborhood, I mean, I'm in a more, lower to middle class area, and we got pretty good, police presence comes through and whatnot. A little further down, not so much. And then, hell, when I go to see my friends who bought their houses, and you got police running through, police officers living there, police officers that, and it's weird because the truth is that the chances of all this foolishness happening in these upper wealthy areas is pretty slim. The crime happens in lower middle class neighborhoods, right? That's just where a lot of the criminals live. I mean, not all of them. Don't get me wrong. There's some white collar guys selling drugs and things of that nature, but the kind of crimes that might need a police presence, say the breaking and entering and things of that nature, are more involved with maybe a little lower income type of people. You know what I mean? So my confusion to this is if you know this is a higher crime area and the chances of a crime being done here obviously is a lot higher than a lower crime area, then why in the world is your presence, you know what I'm saying, a lot higher in the lower crime area? It doesn't quite make sense. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of some crazy examples, but uh, I guess it's kind of like, the ice cream man being running around in in the winter. You know what I'm saying? It's or I mean, I'm just saying that it doesn't really quite make sense. And if and another thing, and listen, I'm not a big what is it, not conservative or liberal, because I do believe people should pull themselves up by the bootstraps. I don't agree with a lot of these money that they're giving away, but isn't it evident by now that we have a problem with guns? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't make sense to give just anybody that can fill out some paperwork, got a couple of $100 and or whatever, a, a instrument that can kill somebody pretty easily. I mean, bad enough we got dumbass people running around here with no that can't drive in a car. But now we're giving these people a little piece of metal that they can just walk around and shoot and kill whoever they want. And the thing is that some of these people, I know a lot of people like this. You know what I mean? They can keep it together just enough. But if you say something that might not get them at first, they're kind of chilling, and then they might go home, and that's when all hell breaks loose. Man, when they go home, they start thinking about it. Why did he say it that way? You know, it could be any goddamn thing. You know, hey, how you doing? Or hey, that you look nice in that shirt. And they might be like, why is he trying to be funny? He didn't like the way he said it. And the next thing you know, this man done lost sleep, or she thinks, you know, his girlfriend cheats her. I mean, and listen, if a person cheats on you or whatever else, no, that's not good enough reason for you to, or you're high, any issue, these people are unstable and they run around here with these damn guns. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just legal. You know, only people that should have guns are people going out here hunting Daniel Boone out in the damn woods. People like me living in the city, you know, we need to call 911. Bottom line, we can't be out here playing the shootout game, you know, because it's just not conducive, and it's evident. But some reason, you know, I mean, I get it, it's big money. I don't want to mess with nobody's money, but man, do we really want to keep this going on? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I really do condolences to the families of these victims, and I really do hope that there's two things that the police understands that heavy crime areas need more people than low crime areas. And also that we need to look into these gun laws. Only the people out here like Daniel Boone's, they need their little rifles to go out here and shoot. But the rest of us people, man, we don't need it. You know, trust me, I had a gun myself, and man, kid pissed me off one day, and man, you know what? I thought about killing him. You know, and he just punched me in my face. And the first thing I thought of, let me get my goddamn gun, because I'm going to get this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. And luckily, I went home and got myself together, and I got rid of the gun. Because I realized that I just wasn't built for that. I just didn't have the mentality. I mean, anytime I had that gun, I mean, I was just super cocky, you know? And no, that's not made, you know, this thing isn't made for everybody, you know. We should have the police officers, whatever. Everybody else, no, not so much. So anyway, Facebook, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for listening.